start today, do my work. Okay. Hello, everyone. You're most welcome to Prop Firm's live interview. And like we all know, it's an interview with Sam, the CEO of Glow Node. And it's a pleasure to have you all join us today for this exclusive interview. And in the next few seconds, the CEO will be live on stage. Oh, yes, he's here now. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good to see you.
Perfect. You too. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to this very wonderful interview.
Thanks.
So it's a pleasure to have you all join us today. And like we all know, Glownode is a prop firm duly registered in the UK. And so without further ado, please help me welcome the CEO of Glownode, a seasoned trader and expert. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're very welcome. So I'm not going to be doing any unusual thing. I'll just go straight to asking questions before everyone else comes with their question. So we already have
Sure.
some questions from randomly picked questions from the traders in the community. So Sam, where are you from?
So I'm from the UK. We're actually based in Devon. So our registered office is in London, but we're based in Devon. We work from Devon. So
Oh, great. Nice. So how long have you been trading? Sorry.
so I've been trading for 8 years now. So I started in it was the end of 2016. I started with crypto, so I was buying into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I made some money in 2017 for the bull run, and then I was just interested in trading really. So I was trading from eToro, um,
Okay.
and that's where I was buying crypto basically. But then obviously eToro has a lot more than just cryptocurrency, so I started trading gold, oil, things like that as well, and then got involved in the foreign exchange market as well. So
Oh wow. Great. So Glonard is in Delvan at the moment, yeah? You work
Devon,
from.
yes. So we're south of the UK.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah,
So
right at the
what,
bottom where all the beaches are. That's where we are.
okay, I like the beaches. I like the
Yeah, me
beaches.
too.
I'll probably I'll probably come around sometime in the future.
Definitely. It's the nicest place in the UK.
Oh, I can't. So it's alright. I've never been to the UK, so I cannot say. But I trust your judgment. So, what year was Glow not founded?
So Glownode was actually founded last year, 2022.
Oh,
We
okay,
actually started as we're a tech company basically. And we started providing indicators and trading tools for obviously trading customers.
okay.
Obviously, being a trader myself, I had lots of different strategies, and then my business partner is a phenomenal coder. He's absolutely the best tech guy in the world. Um,
Oh,
so we started creating tools. I mean, we were working with trading robots and stuff before even starting Glownode.
okay.
But yeah, so that's how we started basically. And I was always in the prop firm industry. I was always trading with prop firms. So when we started making a bit of money, we were like, actually, do you know what? We can maybe start our own prop firm. So
Well, so that means in the you seeing that you are a tech company, have you been providing any other kind of services beyond just indicators? Because I know about certain firms that provide services to prop firms, say Swift Journal, some
yeah.
others that just so yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we obviously have our risk management software that we use for our prop firm, and we also do use that for other prop firms as well.
Oh,
Um,
great.
so yeah,
Nice. So I would want to ask this more directly for
sure.
the sake of emphasis. So at what point did you decide? Did you decide before last year to own a prop firm, or did you encounter challenges that made you wait till last year?
So no, to be honest, so what happened was I was trading with prop firms, and I've been trading with prop firms for years. I was also a kind of like a sales manager type person at
Yeah.
a company called Global Traders Team. And this was 5 years ago now, so this was quite a while ago. We were offering a similar service to Blue FX, where you pay a
Oh,
subscription and you get funded. Um, and yeah, essentially that's what we were doing. So it was very small leverage. It was something like $250 a month, and it was very
wow.
difficult to make money on there. But I had that sort of experience in the prop firm world. I then started reviewing prop firms for like YouTube and things like that,
Oh,
and
okay.
I just started really falling in love with the concept. I knew obviously a lot of traders don't make it, but
Yeah.
I mean traders don't make it in general anyway, really. So
True.
I mean, if you put your money in a broker or you put your money in a prop firm, you're
Yeah.
the chances are you're going to lose that money. And but for
Right.
me, being able to actually trade with larger funds in a prop firm made more
Yeah.
sense to me than putting that money in a trading account. So even if it
Mm.
did take me a few attempts to get funded and actually receive that payout, it was better than putting a few $100s into a trading account and trying to flip it every time.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah. I
yeah,
get.
so basically, because I was trading with prop firms and I started sort of speaking to different founders from other prop firms, I started to
Yeah.
really understand the actual business behind the prop firm. And then yeah, we had some cash and we were like, do you know what? We could actually fund traders ourselves. Had
Yeah.
no idea that we weren't going to be actually one to one leveraging
Yeah.
those customers, if that makes sense. We thought we were actually going to fund every single trader, um,
Okay.
but we were like, let's just do it anyway. And yeah, we just got started. So
Okay. Great. That's nice. Great. Great. I kind of relate very well with that. So from what you've just said, do we have fears like knowing that your firm, started last year, pretty old because it's been nearly a year over.
mm.
Should we Are there fears of you not being able to pay traders when they make profits, say huge profits in six figures, seven figures? Are there fears like
No,
that?
so we don't really have those fears. I mean, when we first started, obviously we did because we were brand new. It was all of
Yeah,
our money. Like we put everything into this business,
yeah,
and it was like if someone receives 100K, can we
yeah.
continue to last? I mean, because we weren't even making that per month. So it's like if someone's making more than we're making, can we actually afford to continue running that business? But I think what happened was, luckily my business partner is he loves to save money. He does not like to spend a penny. So for the first sort of 6 months to 8 months, we didn't pay ourselves anything. We paid
Oh,
nothing for marketing. We did like we genuinely just built the business from word of mouth.
yeah.
And every single penny that we made for the first 6 to 8 months, we were
Wow.
pretty much just banking to fund more and more and more traders. And I mean, we continue like this now because we have the tech side as well. We actually make money from our tech. So all of the money that comes into Glownode, it pretty much just stays in Glownode to pay more traders. So we have
Wow.
quite a big bank saved up and ready for any big payouts.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
that's beautiful. So I this is going to be more particular about the Glow Knot, your firm.
sure.
Issues of traders wanting to use robots, wanting to use EAs, wanting to pass challenges using different methods. And it's usually a challenge. You see a trader who wants to come and he says, "Yeah, allow this, we don't allow martingale, we don't allow." So I want to know, I do you have restrictions to using EAs, or there are certain particular kind
Yeah,
of
so
EAs?
it's difficult. So we do allow some EAs, but it's hard because there's strategies that work short term and
Yeah,
they don't work long term. And it's difficult for us as a prop firm because if we allow those strategies to just pass the evaluation, but then we don't know whether to A book or B book for the live account, then we could lose money either way. So, as an example, martingale strategy, where let's say the market is going up, people will obviously you'll be buying the market, but then as the market turns around, um, with the martingale strategy, you add more and more and more buys, and if there's no pullback, then obviously you'll end up blowing the account. So for us, it's difficult because it works for a long, well, sometimes a short period of time, sometimes a long period of time, but essentially, a trader could be making profits for 5 months, and we could be paying those profits out from our pocket. And then we A book that trader, and then they can lose the account. So it's a very difficult
yeah,
thing to say yes or no to. So we'd just rather not. We'd rather a trader uses their own trading ability, and actually proves what they can do for well in the market by themselves, really. But of
yeah,
course, like I said, there's some strategies that they can use with EAs, as long as it's just not sort of like grid trading, martingale, or HFT, those sorts of things. They are very short-term strategies, unfortunately.
yeah. I can understand. So my next question is, why trader yourself? Why would you choose Glownode over any other firm
So
industry at the moment?
there's many reasons. Number one, because of me. So personally, I buy into myself. I think I'm I would like to think of
Yes.
myself as a genuine person. I've been in the market for quite a while. I'm not someone
Yeah.
who's scared to show my face or have a conversation. So yeah, I'm very. I would like to think that I'm an open person, and I would like to actually genuinely help as many people as possible. So even any traders that are watching this right now, if you do need any help or any guidance, I'm more than happy to help you. So I think that's one thing that a lot of big firms don't have, because I mean, some firms you don't even see the owner of the company, which
Mm.
yeah, I think can be quite scary. But the next thing is because we have a customized plan as well. So for our customers who maybe don't have as much money and they want to save a little bit of money, but maybe you don't
Yeah.
risk much per day, right? So you can actually
Yeah.
reduce your daily drawdown limit and save money by doing that. Or you can actually increase your daily drawdown limit or increase your overall drawdown limit to our
Yeah.
custom plan has 6% daily drawdown and
Oh.
12% maximum drawdown. So we have the biggest drawdowns limits in the industry, or you can save money by reducing those drawdown limits, and profit split as well. So that's something that is completely unique to Glownode, and no other company has done this yet. But I'm sure it's something that's going to pick up.
Nice. I like with all you've said, firm owners that we don't really know.
Yeah,
So that's why we're having this interview and see you. And
yeah,
thank you for
definitely.
honoring this. Thank you for honoring this invitation.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me. So well, yes,
Thank you. It's a
it's nice
pleasure.
to be able to answer these sorts of questions. So
I'm glad to. So my next question is, what brokers do you use? Do you have one broker? Do you have your own broker?
yeah. So
Oh,
currently we use 8 cap. Now we are actually in the process of moving over to another broker. I'm not going to say which broker we're using on this stream.
Okay.
But the reason for that is mainly just because a lot of people are complaining. Now, I don't think 8cap have any issues. I think 8cap is a brilliant broker. We've had no problems with them. But I
Mm.
think obviously some firms have maybe manipulated slippage, maybe have done some dodgy things in the background, and a lot of people just have lost faith in 8cap because of that. And it's very unfortunate, but yeah, I feel like obviously we need to be providing the best service to our customers at all times. And if our customers are just not happy with the service that ACAP provides, then obviously we'd want to change that. So yeah, we are unfortunately moving to another broker, but the other broker is absolutely phenomenal as well. So I'm also excited about that.
Yeah, that's nice. So we're all going to be watching the Glow Nerds launching soon.
Glownode broker.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we thought about starting our own broker, but there's so many different things that we'd have to do to do that. So maybe one day.
Sure. I look forward. So I'll go. I'll it is more industry world. Now we've had issues with deal.
Mm.
Deal began to have issues with prop firms, and they are wondering. Traders, of course, are wondering why that is, and I'd like to know the firm, not you in particular. The firm, are they in good standing with deal? Do you still pay through deal? If not, what are the
Yeah, so unfortunately, we're not using Deal at the moment. The only
okay?
reason why is because Deal are essentially just asking for a lot of like business credentials. What do you do? What's the payment for? And it's basically just become too much hassle than it's worth. So now we send our customers an invoice to sign, and then we can pay you through different payment methods. So right now we're using crypto and PayPal. But obviously, if there's any
Okay.
other payment methods that we can use, we will use them. So yeah, I mean, we haven't had any issues yet. Most people can take crypto. Most people can take PayPal. Um, so yeah, I mean, we're definitely looking into other payment providers as well. But right now, those seem to be okay, and no one's having any issues with getting payouts right now. So yeah, so we're not too worried about it. But the whole thing with Deal, it's not that Deal have actually said we need to stop. It's just that they're just asking lots of questions for every transaction, and it's very difficult to. We don't have the time to explain everything that we're doing, basically.
Okay.
Whereas if we're paying someone through crypto or whatever, it's very easy. We can just quickly just pay that person, and it's hassle free, basically.
Yeah. So that the reason deal is asking questions. Are you sure they were allowing you pay via deal before in the industry? So do you think there be any calamities in the future? The reason they're asking these questions.
Yeah, no, I think that I think obviously they're just doing their due diligence. I think it's important, obviously, that people understand where the money's coming from, where the money's going, and that's obviously why well, even from when we started, we were doing KYC before we ever paid any customer. Even when we're paying in
Yeah.
crypto, we still ask for an invoice so that we know where every single transaction is going. And I do think that's important. And obviously, that's exactly what Deal are trying to do now. Maybe they just weren't as good as good as they were supposed to be before. But I think also with things like the investigation with my forex funds, that they are obviously going to be stricter in the way that they do things. I don't think it's going to affect us in the future, though.
Okay, great, great. So then another for that I'll just ask from
Mhm.
YouTube asking Do you have any hidden rules?
No. In fact, I would say that we're very, very open about our rules. This is something that, I mean, we do have more rules than some firms, I would say. And
Yeah.
that's because we are very open, we're very transparent. We do need to protect our capital. So I mean, there's rules like let's see. So obviously, like the martingale, there's a lot of firms that do still allow martingale, but we just don't because
Yeah.
like I said, we have to protect our capital. Another thing as well is just common sense, really. If you're trading with a crazy amount of risk, we do have the right to deem any strategy too risky, and we will maybe ask you to do a retake. But this is only in severe cases where you're just risking crazy amounts of money. But you can find rules like that on our website. So we do try and be as open as possible. We're not going to pass every single trader. If you do trade with extreme risk, then we will say, look, please
Okay.
try again. Or you're more than welcome to be refunded if it's crazy risk and you don't want to try again. Then we're more than happy to offer you a refund. But yeah, we don't want to we don't want to make rubbish excuses. So we're not here to say, oh, that you've been cheating or you've been using third party services when you're not. We want to be very open with our customers and say, look, it's just too much risk for us to handle, unfortunately. So yeah, we're very open about our rules.
I like that you're very open. And I hear traders ask, "Do you have any hidden rules?" For me, it sounds funny. Why is it
Yeah.
hidden then?
Well,
That's funny.
yeah, I know. And the thing is, some firms do. I mean, I've definitely traded with firms before where you pass the evaluation, and all of a sudden you get an email saying that you failed with no specific reason or a reason that's not on their website or not in their
Yeah.
terms and conditions. And it's like, well, it does feel unfair. So I feel like transparency is very important. We are, like I said, as open as possible about our rules. We won't fail traders. Sorry, we won't pass traders if we feel that it's way too much risk for us. But like I said, it's in severe cases. It's not everyone. If you're trading and you're consistent, then there's no problem at all. If you take some losses, that we don't have any problems with that. Um, but yeah, it's in severe cases where you're pretty much just using all of the margin, full lot size uh, during news events and everything else, and just trading like crazy. Then we might say, look, please try again. So
I get it. So my question is, when and you're not passing me because you do not really challenge fee.
sorry, could you repeat that question?
Uh, from what you've said,
Yeah.
that you do not necessarily have to pass a say for instance, my you don't agree with my trading.
Hmm.
I've not broken the drawdown, I've not done any other thing. But my my risk is quite not very palatable for your firm.
Hmm.
And you don't want to pass me. Would you refund my challenge fee?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
We will never keep someone's funds. So I mean, we'd first of all offer a retake because we still want to give you the opportunity, but we don't. Obviously, if you still want the opportunity, it's just that sometimes we need to see a little bit better risk management. That's all. But some traders might say, "Look, I've wasted my time. I don't want to trade anymore. I don't want to try it
yeah,
again." So if they want a refund, we will happily offer them a refund.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
So
we're not trying
I'm
to
going to
anyone's funds, and we're not trying to fail people on purpose. We just have to obviously protect our capital as well.
I get it. I like that. That's lovely. So, recently the industry, in the sense from what happened to my forex, we're hopeful that it comes out well because it
Yeah.
will be better. to know, there's been rumor that regulation will be coming into the industry. There are a lot of shady deals that happen behind the scenes that we do not see. Do you think there will be regulation in the industry? Or do you see it coming to an end? How do you think so? What's your stand about regulation generally in the prop firm industry?
So I'm not for or against it. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably more for regulation because I do think that there are some firms that really need to be looked into. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, I think what will happen is I think regulation will come in and they'll say, okay, you just need to be open and honest about everything that's going on. And I feel like we are. So whether it's they come in and they say, right, open your books, let's see what's going on. How much money are you making? How much money are you paying out? Are you closing people's accounts for no reason? Those sorts of things, or even using third-party tools to manipulate trading conditions. I think that should 100% be banned. I don't think that's something that's fair at all in this industry.
yeah,
But I do feel like, yeah, if regulations comes in, then we're more than happy to sort of go to those regulations and say, look, here's our books, here's everything that we're doing, and get regulated and become a regulated firm. I think when you are a regulated firm, obviously that also builds trust in the market.
yeah.
So yeah, we're ready for that.
That's lovely. So, my very final question, unless there's a question from the comment section, is I
Sure.
want you to tell us: is there anything you want us to know about Glownet in the community, the entire? Is there something that is coming up, a promotion, anything new, anything you think
Okay,
we
cool. So
should? Yeah,
we do have some big plans in place. I mean, it's very difficult to say right now when it's going to happen, but we wanted to do this a few months ago. We've just been held up with a lot of other things.
yeah.
But we are building a new plan which is going to allow traders to essentially make money while they're trading. So even if you're losing trading or you're
Okay,
breaking even through trading,
yeah.
you will still be able to essentially get rewarded while you're trading. And yeah, that's going to
Oh,
be really cool because I think for some traders, it's difficult to consistently make a profit.
yeah.
Um,
Right.
but I feel like if you're spending time in the market, if you're, yeah, I mean, obviously working, you are working. You're taking
Yeah.
time out to analyze. You're taking time out to take those trades. Then you should be rewarded anyway. So we are coming up with a plan that's going to reward traders for actually trading. So you will also be able to make money on top of your profit splits as well.
Whoa.
So I think that's going to be really cool.
That's actually very innovative. I've never heard
Mhm.
anything like that before.
It's
So I
going to be
look
so
forward.
cool. I'm really
Yeah,
looking forward to launching
I'm
it. But
looking
like I
forward.
said, we've just been so busy recently. But we will get round to it very soon.
Yeah. So I don't think there are any more questions, but at this time, I want to really appreciate you once again for coming and
Yeah,
also
no problem.
for being very active in the community. I see how you help traders and you're always there. I'm grateful. And I know you're very busy, but yeah, it just shows that you have the traders at heart and we're grateful. Thank you for all
Yeah,
that
no
you do.
problem at all. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. So have a very lovely day and a
Thanks. You
beautiful
too.
time. Yeah, bye.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.